Revolutionary greetings and hotep everyone. Clear some of this stuff off my page real quick.
It is glorious.
Revolutionary greetings and hotep, and welcome to our Monday presentation. We come together every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to share information to help empower and prepare others for what's happening and what's coming in the social and economic future of our planet. Tonight, we want to share with you why we should be saving precious metals like physical gold and silver instead of fiat currencies like the US dollars, and how you can acquire those precious metals in small and large increments at wholesale prices. I am the co-founder of Ra Turn to Your Royalty Warriors. Ra is another name for the sun that sustains life here on this planet. When we say return to your royalty, we mean if you haven't already, to inculcate back to knowledge of self and love of self so you can become that good servant leader that the world needs many more these days. And WARRIORS is just an acronym for winning at receiving residual income over receiving salaries, because we know that salary is just not going to get us free. I'm the co-founder of Ra Turn to Your Warriors. My wife and I, we created this group when we started saving gold in 2018 as a place to learn how to get free from this current debt-based monetary system that's designed to keep the masses of the people poor or living from paycheck to paycheck. Now they can't work anymore. And how you can create a passive residual income from the comfort and safety of your home. Let me ask you a question. If you found out what you was taught was a lie, when would you want to know the truth? Because this is what we're going to share with you today, some truth that many people don't know. I'm a husband, a father, grandfather. My youngest son is a year old. And my passion is helping people improve their lives. I retired from my company where I was doing property improvement work for quite a few years. I'm semi-retired also from being a personal fitness trainer. Uh, Currently, I am a full-time network marketing and precious metal collector. So we want to share with you this opportunity that we know that can change your life if you take action, because it has for many others. So WARRIOR's first instruction is to return order and balance. We want to try to return that order and balance to the comfort and safety of your home. And one thing we want to do is show you how to return the order and balance to the economics of your home. Okay. I'm also a freedom fighter working for peace, and we're going to share some information how saving precious metals like gold and silver can help end these continuous wars that's going on all over our planet. This is a Mint Builder presentation. This is a company that we are representing. What we want to do is show you how to stack more assets and spend less cash. Okay. Disclaimer that Mint Builder and its representatives are precious metal specialists. We're not licensed financial advisors, and we do not give financial. Precious metal price may rise or fall, which means that the value of metals may go up and down over time. We may sell for more or less than you're paid. Precious metals do not yield income. Past Performance does not guarantee future results. Milk builders not guarantee, assure, or promise future market movements, prices, or profits. And this is a fact. Our economy is in irreversible trouble. Are you prepared? And that's a serious question because our currency, the US dollar, I'm here in the USA, is on its way to zero. So what can you do to protect yourself and your family's future? One thing that I wish I had known many years ago, and that's simply that currency and money are two different things. I'm going to show you what we mean by that. Because your financial wellness is our mission in this presentation. We're going to show you how you can grow your wealth to help reduce anxiety so you can enjoy your life and live your freedom dream lifestyle. There's many reasons why this is timely. Here's just a few. If you haven't been living under a rock, you would know that global uncertainty all but dictates the necessity of a stable value. Russia has warships right off the coast of the Miami, Florida, here in the United States. And this country is basically trying to provoke China and Russia into a war, basically. And then we're funding another war. So many more wars. Countries doing that. And inflation is winning. It's real. It's robbing us of our labor. Just go to the store. See that the grocery prices are not sustainable. They're basically continuously going up, 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 up. And one way you can control the people is with their food. That's sure. And what we want to do is give you an opportunity to have more choice so you can live healthier, eat healthier. Companies laying on people in droves. Artificial intelligence will replace a lot more workers. Days of hope finding a job with benefits that one could retire from are gone. The central banks are printing cash at unprecedented rates. Every currency is going digital. Bricks, FedNow, your cell phone. People use the cell phone mainly. Plastic cards. Paper currency is pretty much digital already. Most people don't even use cash. Then we have the central bank digital currency that's coming. The government have total control over it. The economics of your home. They'll know what you spend, where you spend it, and how much you spend. That's freedom. We want to show you're going to have more freedom and more choices. And then we have the lasting effects of COVID, interrupted supply chains and inflation. They are still handcuffed in the global markets. And these are not opinions, these are facts everywhere on our planet. Show this short video right here. You see the title of it, End of a Global Financial System. Major benign decision signals the collapse of the Western global financial system. This is a YouTube channel that one of them that I follow. Get information that you're not going to get on your regular TV.
Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me. G7 summit is underway, and the first order of business was to decide whether frozen Russian sovereign assets held in European banks would be transferred to Zelensky. Zelensky's presidential term, by the way, if you're not familiar, his term expired on May the 20th, 2024, and since he canceled elections, he by default remains in a position of power. So G7 leaders agreed to give $50 billion from frozen Russian assets to Ukraine. These were foreign exchange assets, central bank assets. But the Western leaders are not just going to provide the funds, it will be in the form of a loan that will be repaid using the interest earned on $300 billion in frozen sovereign assets. The United States will provide the biggest portion of the funds, of course, so American taxpayers, I hope you're paying attention to this, but Europe will also have to pitch in. The European Union plans to give $50 billion to Ukraine every year, and then they will use the interest generated by the frozen sovereign assets to pay off the interest on the loan that is given to Ukraine. While the Ukrainians, of course, will be stuck paying off the principal for decades and decades to come. That's how it works. If you're a bit confused how this loan works, imagine that the interest that you earn on your savings account is now seized, it's stolen by your bank. It's no longer your money. And then effectively, after it has been appropriated by your bank, your money is now their money, so they're free to do whatever they please. And the next thing they do is loan that cash, which is effectively your money, they loan that cash to somebody else. And they derive benefits from it, okay? So that's how effectively this loan is structured. You would agree that the interest on your savings account, on any investment account that you own, is your money. It is your property by law, and that is exactly how it has been treated in finance and accounting for years. Well, it cannot be violated. Your property should not be violated. It is against the law. And of course, the decision here goes against any legal precedent, as we know very well. Otherwise, if this was the right course of action, our American taxpayers would be liable for damages caused in Libya, in Iraq, in Syria, and other places. $50 billion from frozen assets is a sizable amount, considering that the assets earn roughly $3 billion per year. Politico included this rather revealing, in my opinion, quote made by an undisclosed European politician who said, "What Washington is proposing is we, the United States, take a loan, Europe takes all the risk, you, Europe, that is, pay the interest, and we, the United States, use the money for a US-Ukraine fund." And he added, "We might be stupid, but we're not that stupid." So he clearly was against this idea. But it does look like the deal went through, so what does that really show us, right? By the way, a new security agreement was signed yesterday as well between the United States and Zelensky. Now, according to the Atlantic Council, the biggest portion of Russian central bank foreign exchange reserves is held in China, just under 18%. The rest of it is in Japan and across Europe and the United States, with France and Germany holding the biggest portions. What I thought was very interesting was this illustration. It was shared on X's former Twitter by a person who is claiming to be an International Monetary Fund advisor. And he claims that they created this chart when they started working on the project of seizing, effectively stealing, sovereign assets of a foreign country, and subsequently using the money to fund the war, as well as to put Ukrainian people who are already impoverished in their majority in debt for generations to come. So here's this person cheerfully calling the G7 decision, quote, a major breakthrough after 2 years of his tireless work. Now, I do want to underscore that Ukrainian people, average people like you and I, they desperately need help. But first and foremost, Ukrainians need and want peace, and this is precisely why we're seeing so many of these terrible forced mobilization videos across Ukraine, from every corner of Ukraine, where Ukrainian men are literally beaten, dragged into unmarked vans, into unmarked vehicles, and immediately taken to the front lines. But I digress. From the perspective of global financial structure and markets, Europe and the United States effectively shoot themselves in the foot here by making this choice, by making this decision. From now on, no state, business, or private investor will trust these countries with their foreign exchange funds, with their funds in general. And to take this one step further, they won't have much trust in their currencies as well, whether that is the United States dollar or the euro. It has now become crystal clear to leaders around the world that their funds can be stolen too, and so therefore they need to act accordingly. So this means expect cash outflows from these markets, and now central banks around the world will likely accelerate getting rid of their US dollar denominated investments, as well as their foreign exchange reserves held in these countries, and they will replace those assets with hard assets and a mix of other currencies. So what is Russia's response to this? Maria Zakharova, the spokesperson for Russia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, said that Russia has enough European property and funds so that Europe will, and I quote here, will first have to pay for its madness from its own wallet. So take a look at the video. It does have subtitles, and I hope that you get the idea of what she said and the general tone from the video itself. Take a look.
Подобный шаг не приведет Запад ни к чему хорошему. Противоправные инициативы, связанные с накачиванием киевского режима деньгами за чужой счет, чреватая окончательная разбалансировка.
Oh, I'm going to end that video right there because the subtitles, and if you're not looking at this, you won't be able to understand what she's saying unless you speak Russian. But basically, the United States is basically destroying itself from within. I mean, it's simple as that. Um, so yeah, that's what's happening. So why precious metals? Because it's a way to hold tangible value over a long period of time. It's a way to store your labor. Okay? It's a way to combat inflation. It's time tested. Thousands of years, physical gold and silver has been used as a means of exchange. So if and when this economy collapses, if you have gold and silver, you'll be okay. And it is a hedge against inflation. It's easily explainable. Even children know that it's good to have gold and silver, and it's relatively stable during uncertain times. And it's the best product to be garage qualified with. It means that it won't expire, won't go bad, won't lose its value over time. It'll just increase in value. As long as you hold it, the more valuable it will become. And that's a historical fact. Most people dream of becoming wealthy, achieving financial success, and living on their own terms. The reality is that many will never realize their dreams because they don't know what action to take, so they don't take the right action. And then many of us participate in behaviors that don't promote success, as well as us staying broke. That is the reality, because a lot of us think that wealth is about being lucky, but it's not really about luck. It's about having the right information, right education. And the education that we got in school did not prepare us at all for what was to come after school. And sad but true, it's basically taught us that when we finish, we need to go look for a job and work for somebody until we can't work anymore. It doesn't teach us about taxes, doesn't teach us about economics or financing. Basically, all it does is indoctrinates us with information. Then you gotta have the right plan. And if you don't have a plan, then you really plan to fail. Because I was in a store the other day and with this old man working there. He had to be in his 80s, barely walk. He still has to work because he didn't learn this information that we're sharing with you tonight. And once you start on this road, you must be consistent. Okay? Maybe some bumps along the way, but main thing is to don't stop, and never quit. This is what you can start doing. Pay yourself first. Just make sure it's not made out of paper. We're going to show you why is that. Okay? The first step is to have a savings account. All right? You don't want a traditional savings account in the bank. Okay? Unfortunately, many people think that they need more income before they can start saving. But I'm going to tell you, it's easier to save physical gold or silver than it is to save paper currency. You just have to start. Once you start, you'll realize that you don't want to spend this because you know that it's storing your labor, it's storing value, that it's not being eaten up by inflation. So you want to start with an emergency fund. Right? Over 65% of people working in the United States don't even have $1,000 saved in case they have others. They've been working 10, 20 years. They didn't start saving the right thing. That's why they don't have what they need in case of an emergency. So you can expedite that growth by acquiring precious metals because they are assets. Remember in the beginning, I said knowing the difference between money and currency? We see all paper currency, fiat currency. That's what the US dollar is. Most mistakenly called money has one destination. The US dollar became a fiat currency in 1971 when Richard Nixon took it off the gold standard, ended the Bretton Woods Agreement. This is a chart that shows the purchasing power of the U.S. dollar from 1913 when it was created by the Federal Reserve private banking cartel. And 2020 has lost 97% of its buying power. If you lost 97% of your power, you'd be in life support or you'd be dead. Simple as that. And that's where the dollar basically is, and that's where it's headed. All right. And we want to help in the future by sharing this information with you. Here's another chart right here. Since 1971, remember we went off the gold standard? They increased the circulation of the currency, that red line going up, by 32.3 times, which caused 84.1% drop in the purchasing power of the dollar from 1971 to 2018. The more they create, the less value it becomes. And they can create out of thin air now because it's not backed by precious metals like it once was. Even the government knew that gold and silver was money. But now, since 1971, they can create cash out of thin air. And the reason why they had to do that was to continue to fund the Vietnam War. And this country's been in war ever since. It hasn't won not one of them. But many people have died and suffered and lost lives and family members because of a few people who play us like puppets on a string. See, precious metals are assets. If your phone look like this, you're looking to plug it up as quick as you can so that you wouldn't lose all the power. I want to show you how to plug in their currency by exchanging for precious metals. See, that's what the banks are doing. They're trading currency for silver and gold. The banks own 25% of all the gold. Chase has 675 ounces of silver. Why are they moving heavily into precious metals? Because the world fiat currency is changing. I mentioned BRICS earlier. Want to find out what that is all about? All right, they're meeting in Russia as we speak. Things are changing. Now, precious metal assets come in two distinct forms we have here in Mint Builder: bullion and numismatics. Bullion is crisis protection against emergency, against any kind of crisis. That could be personal, could be global. Has lower premiums than numismatics and has outperformed your cash savings by over 800% in the last 10 years. So why are you still saving paper if you're saving? Because you didn't have this information. Like I said, if you were taught a lie, when do you want to know the truth? Now we have numismatics. It's valued above bullion price. It's rare, only a few of them are minted. It's sonically preserved. It's not dependent upon the market. All right. Here's an example of what we mean. In 2018, Mint Builder had this floor 1 ounce silver. They sold it for $45 to its members. And by 2022, it was selling for over $175 plus. 95% value increase per year. How much has the dollar increased? How much has the dollar decreased? The dollar value does not increase, but precious metal values do. So there's a secret to almost instant gains in wealth. These are some of the products that we have. And remember, I asked you, how are you preparing for the future? What's happening now? Okay, not only do we sell precious metals to our members, but we also have emergency food supply. That's right. So if you're not storing food in your house, canned goods, water, and things of that nature, I highly suggest that you start doing that. Then we have infinite banking, free metal storage, and we have My Mint Wallet. Infinite banking is like a wholesale, their whole life insurance policy. One bank. Free storage for our members in Delaware. Then we have My Mint Wallet. They store gold in Texas. I'm going to show you a short little video to explain My Mint Wallet.
Physical gold meets digital benefits. Mint Builder has taken physical gold ownership into the future with My Mint Wallet. This is the most cost-effective and secure way to own gold and silver. This proprietary product provides you with gold and silver access previously dominated by large institutions and banks. You now have direct access to instantly buy, sell, or transfer your precious metals through MyMint wallet. Unlike ETFs, exchange-traded funds, you will enjoy 100% ownership of pure, physical gold and silver that is securely stored in segregated and insured vaults with our partner IDS of Texas. The benefits of MyMint wallet are extensive and impressive. Your benefits include extremely low premiums, especially for wholesale members. Digital tracking to the 100th of an ounce of gold and 1 ounce of silver in real time. 100% direct ownership of pure physical gold and silver. Secure vault storage at no additional cost. Fully insured accounts. The ability to quickly sell in real time and have your funds transferred directly to your bank, or use your funds to purchase silver and gold from your shop to have physically delivered assets. Daily audits to continually ensure each account is properly funded. Seeing the value of your precious metals holdings in real time all the time. You can even transfer precious metals from your wallet to another member's wallet. 100% of your precious metals purchase is deposited on account as physical gold and silver in the highly secure IDS of Texas vaults. You have complete ownership over your gold and silver holdings, and with the click of a button, can sell at the current market price, have the funds placed into your wallet, and use these funds right away to pick the items you would like to take physical delivery of. This allows you to have the flexibility to choose from many different options for physical product delivery. You also have the option to simply have funds deposited directly into your bank account. We even provide you with the ability to transfer gold and silver to another member. Your MyMint wallet is the best way to own the most amount of gold and silver for the lowest cost, while keeping your metals safe from confiscation and robbery. In turn, giving you absolute control and flexibility with your wealth. Owning precious metals has never been so easy and at such low premiums. Be sure to get started with MyMint wallet and start building your mint today.
That's a little short video explaining this amazing product that we have called MyMint wallet. We actually have physical gold in digital form that you can buy, sell, or transfer with the click of a mouse. That's right. And it tracks it in real time in your back office, so you know how much you have, how much you purchased, how much you transferred. And then you can set up an auto savings, monthly savings, okay, with your monthly membership. We're going to show you even more of the reasons why you want to get a Mint Builders membership, all right? Main reason, well, not the main reason, but one of the main reasons, because you're going to be able to get precious metals at wholesale prices. So you can change, pause, or cancel your savings at any time that you want and restart it back up. Okay, you save as little or as much as you desire. Also, your membership has a deeper impact. It helps children all over the planet who are in need of food. 91% of all the proceeds that go to feed my starving children go directly to feeding children. 91%. That is a big number, because most charities, maybe 30% of it goes to what they say they're doing it for. Yeah, feed my starving children. It's mainly feeding the children. Then we have the knowledge base, where you can get the right education. You can start that plan. You can start that journey to creating that wealth, that's your family's financial future, and preparing for what's coming and what's really happening. So membership, you can get a membership for as little as $25 a month if you are billed annually. That's $300 a year. It gives you access to 50% off asset premiums, 50% off of shop premiums. You get free metal storage. You help feed a child. You have precious metal knowledge base where you can get the right education to help build that wealth for you and your family. Open vault market seller access, where you can sell your precious metals to other members here at Mint Builders. Also access to MyMint wallet, that amazing product that we have. You have free wealth planning app and discounts on travel and attractions and We also have some e-courses that are available to members at no additional cost. We'll show you how to market on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and so much more. Or you can get a monthly membership at only $39 per month. And just the discounts on travel is enough right there that you're going to save if you just use that one thing. Then the free wealth planning app also. Yeah, this is an amazing opportunity for members. But guess what? You also have two distinct people here at Mint Builder. We just went over what your membership gives you with Mint Builder, all right? And we have wholesale customers who just purchase wholesale membership. So they have access to precious metals. They are not sales associates. They don't share the opportunity with other people. They do know the value of saving precious metals. But we also have sales associates. They sell wholesale customer memberships, help share this information like I do. They sell precious metals, and they help build a sales organization that does the same. We're looking for people also who want to help other people get free. So we don't just stop at accumulating real assets. We also understand that many people are seeking more income today. You see what inflation is doing, right? So where are you at in your life? Many people on the left side of the cash flow quadrant. Cash flow quadrant is a diagram created by Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. And many people are on the left side, and that is where you have a linear income, active income. You're trading your time for dollars. You have a dollar, you have a job. But if you don't show up, you don't get paid unless you have benefits, some sick days. And that's the route that the educational system guides us to, JOB. And then some people get tired of it, all right? They decide to start their own business. But if you become a sole proprietor, that still requires you to be on the job in order to get paid. So you have no leverage, all right? You basically have bought yourself a job. You're the boss. You can take off when you want to. You tell the people when they can go and when they can't go, like they used to tell you on your job, right? But you still have not gotten the right side. We want to show you how you can get on the right side of this cash flow quadrant, where you can use a system, Mint Builder system, to build a home-based business from the comfort and safety of your home. For as little as $300 a year, $25 a month. That's right, there's no additional cost to become an affiliate with Mint Builder. Then you have the leverage, because when you have other people saving and sharing, when they acquire precious metals, the company will reward you. Then you want to one day get to this point where you're basically investing, putting your money to work for you. They said, we're not showing you anything about investing or anything like that. We're just showing you what we do. We save precious. That's all we do is save precious metals and share this information with other people because we know the value of the exchange. And your membership gives you your own precious metal shop where you can share with other people. They log in, acquire any product, you get paid. Company provides the software to keep track of everything that's going on within your team, within your business. They give you the marketing tools to help market your business at no additional cost. Training is available. We have training videos and so forth and so on available to everyone. Then we have a free silver lead capture page where a person do a short little video. They want to learn more. They just have to give up their email address and name, and you can get a free bar of silver. Mint Builder also handles all the payment processing, so you don't have to worry about making any payments or anything like that, or collecting any money. They do all the shipping for you, all the packing for you, and the income is unlimited. Now think about on your traditional job, with your traditional brick and mortar business. Right? Think about how much does it actually cost to start this new business. I would say to start a judicial business, you would have to have at least $20,000, and that's your low ball. So you really need at least $100,000 really to have a chance to survive. And you know that in your traditional brick and mortar business, most fail within the first 3 to 5 years. That's true. People keep trying. People don't stop. People want to become free, but they don't realize that in a traditional brick and mortar business, you're not really free because you still have to turn that key. But in this networking business here, you work from home, you work from the park, you work from the beach, you work from anywhere. So all you're doing is sharing information. It's going to help empower people, help them get free from the current system, current debt-based monetary system. 13 streams of income here at Mint Builder. There's a video you can watch to learn more about how you can get paid if you decide you want to become a sales associate with Mint Builder. Henry Ford said it is well that the people of the nation do understand our banking and monetary system, for if they did, I believe there would be a revolution before tomorrow morning. You learned the truth tonight that currency and money are two different things. So when are you going to start saving your money? And if you don't have any residual income or passive income, or at least a plan for residual income, you're living a very risky life. There's no security in a job, even a high-paying one. Be smart and don't rely on just one source of income. Quote by Marcus Garvey in the book The Philosophy of Opinions, volume 1, page 5. Only protection against injustice, and there's so much of it wrong, in man is power. That's physical, financial, and scientific. So get in the best shape of your life. Learn as much as you can about this economic system. Never stop learning. And we've come to the end of this presentation. I want to thank everybody who watched it to the end or watched a little bit of it. If you got some value from this, you did, please like and share. Get this information out to many people because everybody needs this, no matter what you're doing, no matter how you're earning, you should be saving real money versus metals. We want to show you how to get them at wholesale prices. So until next time, we're going to end this presentation, and we just want to give a shout out to everybody that was here. Be back next Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Share more information will change your life. Those that you know, like, love, care about.